Good morning. Welcome to Focus Richmond. It's Lori, and this is October, which is also Breast Cancer Awareness Month, which is a very important time of year in the world of women's health. Now, breast cancer is diagnosed 1 in 8 women, and most of you know I was one of them. And as a breast cancer survivor, I am a huge advocate for getting those annual screenings, those mammograms. Saved my life and others that I know also. Early detection is a game changer. So I'm always happy to talk about that with my good friends at Virginia Physicians for Women. So today we have Hollie Jones. She's a nurse practitioner at VPFW who is here to tell us about all the really good stuff, the Breast Cancer Month activities going on at VPFW. You guys have an October that it's totally planned, and you want everyone else to get involved to fight against breast cancer. Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me, Lori.
Now, Hollie, you see patients at VPFW St. Francis and Prince George offices. Both of those locations offer mammograms, correct? And can you tell me which other locations do also?
Yes, that's right. So as of now, VPFW has 4 locations where patients can get their mammograms. We've got St. Francis in Midlothian, our office down in Prince George, our Koger Center office in North Chesterfield, and the West Creek office in Charlotte.
That's great. Now, let's start with the basics, because I know you are passionate about patient education. What are the screening mammograms and who should get them?
So screening mammograms are actually x-rays taken of the breast that are used to screen for breast cancer, which they are a way to detect breast cancer early, even before you would have any symptoms. So it's recommended that women begin getting your yearly screening mammograms once a year, starting at 40, unless we start looking and we need to recommend doing that earlier due to personal risk factors.
Right.
But most women should just start to get them at 40.
Exactly. And again, I'm going to say this 500 times. It saves lives, saved mine. Tell a little bit about why breast cancer screenings are so necessary now, starting at 40 years old.
So screening mammograms are preventative care. It's breast cancer is detected early on a mammogram before symptoms can even appear. The symptoms of cancer are still likely in its early stages. Is much easier to treat when you catch it early than if it goes undetected and not caught until it's in its later stages, where it may have grown or spread out to other areas of your body. So that means it's a better chance for a good outcome. Breast cancer has a greater than 99% survival rate if there's no sign that the cancer spread outside the body. So that's great odds.
Right. And it's so preventable. So if mammograms are preventive care, are they generally covered by insurance?
Yes. Most major insurance plans cover annual mammograms starting at 40. And these days, most of them will cover 3D mammograms as well.
Yes. Now, remind us what a 3D mammogram is. I'm a big fan.
3D mammograms is a mammogram that actually takes many more images of the breast tissue than a regular mammogram. It's going to take those images in 1 millimeter thick slices. So that allows the radiologist to separate out normal breast from potential cancers when they're reading 3D mammograms.
Right. And back in the day, I remember telling people that, pay the extra $35 or whatever it is insurance doesn't cover, because 3D is the way to go. I mean, there are certain people who actually need 3D mammograms, right?
Right. And pretty much everybody nowadays should be getting a 3D mammogram.
Okay.
They are the most detailed type of screening mammogram offered. They're safe. And like I mentioned before, they're covered by most insurance plans starting at 40.
That's good to hear. Now, they should be covered by insurance because they're so important for early detection. I'm going to tell you again, early detection saved my life. Now, I know there are some women out there who just don't have insurance. And VPFW is going to do something for those women during Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Tell us about that.
Yes, that's right. So during the month of October, women who do not have any insurance can get a free screening mammogram at one of the 3 VPFW locations. So Koger Center office, the St. Francis office, and the Prince George office. We do this every year, and we're happy to be able to give uninsured women this opportunity for the free annual breast screening mammogram.
Right.
A lot of these women have been coming to us for years. So if you know anyone who does not have insurance and needs a mammogram, tell them to come on over to VPFW and ask to schedule that mammogram in October.
And it's very important for all women, not just those who are insured. Every woman should have availability to a mammogram. Okay, what else does VPFW have going on during Breast Cancer Awareness Month?
Okay, so we are offering a 15% discount on the initial treatment of a Thermiva for breast cancer survivors. Thermiva is like a painless vaginal rejuvenation treatment that is a great option for breast cancer survivors because it is completely non-hormonal.
Right.
So a lot of breast cancer survivors can't take estrogen if their cancer feeds off of it, but Thermiva actually uses heat to stimulate the natural production of collagen.
That is so cool. Now, I will tell you this is that, don't mean to interrupt you, but I am a person who had both uterine and then 4.5 years later, breast cancer, both of them estrogen based. So I'm in that category where there's no estrogen in this body. Not happening. I even take a drug to make sure it doesn't happen. So this is a wonderful treatment.
So if there are any breast cancer survivors out there who would like to try Thermiva, call us during the month of October and get you scheduled, and you'll get that 15% off your first treatment.
That's awesome. Especially, like I said, for breast cancer survivors to have a non-hormonal option for those issues that, women just tend to have as they age. Now, you guys are doing your pink purse raffle. It's going to promote your Breast Cancer Month activities again this year. Is that correct? And tell me a little bit how I can get entered.
Okay, so there are, the pink purse raffle is on.
Yay!
And there are 4 different ways you can get entered into our raffle and have a chance to win the VPFW pink purse gift basket and other great prizes that are donated by local businesses at the end of October. So the first way is you can donate new or handmade hats, scarves, and greeting cards from local cancer patients.
That's cool.
You can drop off donations at any of our VPFW locations. We work with Caps for Cancer and Cards for a Cause, which was started by one of our patients, actually Susie Adams, several years ago. And Susie will actually deliver all these donated hats, scarves, and greeting cards to the patients at the local cancer centers. But these items do need to be either new or handmade hats or scarves and just need to be in a sealed plastic bag due to the weakened immune systems of some of these cancer patients who will be receiving them. We are also going to take the uplifting greeting cards that will bring a smile to these cancer patients. And for each item donated, you'll get one raffle into our pink purse raffle.
Oh, it's so good also to share love with those local cancer patients. Now, I bet the homemade greeting cards are really a good way to kind of get your kids involved too. So what else can we do to enter the pink purse raffle?
So another way to enter is to join VPFW's Making Strides Against Breast Cancer walk team and walk with us on Sunday or
Saturday. It's on Saturday.
So it's Saturday,
October the 18th. Whoop, whoop.
It is amazing energy-filled event that really celebrates all the women and families going through their breast cancer journey. It's free to enter, but of course you can donate or fundraise. Right. And the money goes towards the important breast cancer research being done by American Cancer Society, as well as support our local patients.
It's a cause that is near and dear to my heart, as I am someone who has benefited from the breast cancer research. It's just amazing, the strides that we have made. And I know that they switched locations, right, to the VCU's Monroe Park last year. Now, is that where the walk is going to be again this year?
Yes, we love the new location at VCU's Monroe Park, where the festival takes place starting at 9 a.m. And then we go down Monument Avenue, which is just gorgeous at this time of year. VPFW is proud to sponsor this again. So we will be out there with a pink photo booth tent. We'll have a bunch of pink props for photos, so you can stop by and get some fun pics with your family and friends. It's an awesome atmosphere. It's so much fun. You can join the team VPFW at vpfw.com/breast cancer awareness month. And then wear your pink and come walk with us. It's really fun and such a heartwarming day.
It really is, which I'm just so excited. You guys are such a big sponsor of it. Now, there are other ways also to enter into the pink purse raffle. You guys are fundraising also for the Virginia Breast Cancer Foundation, right?
Yes. So joining the team gets you an entry into the raffle. And every $5 donated, whether to VPFW's Making Stride Against Breast Cancer Walk team or to our fundraising page for the Virginia Breast Cancer Foundation page is an entry into the raffle as well.
That's awesome. Now, tell us what Virginia Breast Cancer Foundation is all about. Some folks don't know. It's a wonderful organization.
So, Virginia Breast Cancer Foundation is a nonprofit organization that helps individuals and families in Virginia who are affected by breast cancer. They will help fund screening and diagnostic mammograms for women that can't afford them. They provide education support kits for newly diagnosed breast cancer patients that help connect you with local resources and support groups. And they advocate for legislation and policies in our state to support access to screenings and treatments and education on risk reduction.
Yeah, excellent. I mean, that is, again, the things that need to be done. This is outstanding. And I know that VPFW offers the free screening mammograms for uninsured women in October. That's great. It gives more women access to screening. But VPCF, which is the Virginia Breast Cancer Foundation, is really working hard to see that women without insurance can not only get screenings, but also get treatments that they need if they can't find the ability to get the scans anywhere else. This is really important. This should be something that women automatically should be able to get. Organizations like this here in Virginia and across the country are doing hopefully amazing things so that women can, like you said, women can get the early detection they need. Now, I'm keeping track. There is one other way to enter VPFW's Pink Purse Raffle during Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And by the way, this thing is chock full of amazing, cool. It's a huge prize package, is what it is, right?
Yes, tons of swag.
Yay!
And the last thing they can do is really easy. Honestly, just wear pink. Help us spread the word that mammograms save lives.
Yep.
So we invite you just to post your pictures of yourself in your pink, tag VPFW, and add the hashtag mammograms save lives, and you'll be entered into our raffle.
And you guys are actually kind of sporting the pink right now as we're recording this interview, correct?
Yes, we're doing our annual pink out at VPFW right now to promote all our breast cancer month activities to remind everyone again that mammograms save lives.
Awesome. Well, I certainly believe in that. In fact, as we all have heard me say, and I can't shout it from the rooftop more, a mammogram saved my life. And I appreciate what you guys are doing here during Breast Cancer Awareness Month and all the support. Now, I also hear that VPFW has some news to share. I already know this is so exciting when it comes to expanding access for mammograms. This is awesome.
Yeah, so VPFW has plans underway for the construction of our new St. Mary's office,
right,
as well as a new Henrico doctor's office. They are going to include expansions of our mammography services in the West End. So stay tuned as we iron out these details, but we're very excited to be giving our West End patients more access to mammograms in the near future.
That's awesome. The new St. Mary's office, as well as Henrico doctor's office. This is going to be great. Very exciting. Now, I want to come and check out those offices if I can. Can I get a little sneak peek, a little tour?
Yeah, we would love to show you around.
Excellent. Can't wait. Now, I want to thank you for coming in and sharing information about Breast Cancer Awareness Month and the activities at VPFW, from free mammograms for uninsured women to all the ways that you can get involved, folks, and win really cool prizes. You've got caps for cancer, cards for the cause, the Making Strides Against Breast Cancer Walk, which is going to be on October the 18th, the fundraiser for Virginia Breast Cancer Foundation, a great organization. And you guys are busy over the entire month of October. By the way, I know that sounds like a lot, but you can grab all the details at vpfw.com/Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Hollie, thank you so much for spending some time with us. Are there any things that you want to make sure folks know about this meaningful month there at VPFW?
Yes, I just want to make sure that everyone schedules their annual screening mammograms as soon as you turn 40 and stay on top of them every year. It is so important that we have a baseline screening mammogram at 40 because it can be so difficult to tell if something has changed on a mammogram if we don't have a baseline of what your breast tissue actually looks like when it's nice and healthy. So screening mammograms are so critical for early detection. So again, please go to vpfw.com or call us to schedule yours if you haven't done so yet this year.
Yes. And again, it's 40 now. And all we just need to do is get a really good Instagram. I always call it the Instagram pic. Let's get that pic when you're, 40 and it's cute. And then we can look at it again every year to make sure you're just as cute. So it's basically
exactly.
Right. That's what the baseline is. I'm trying to make it as easy to understand. Really awesome advice. Again, you can find all the details at VPFW's Breast Cancer Awareness Month activities. Lots of stuff going on, folks. You can get involved. You can just donate. I mean, it's the time of year when people are like trying to figure out what they're going to do because they may wait till the last quarter, for tax purposes or whatever. You can even donate there. It's wonderful. It's vpfw.com/Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Thanks for being here, Hollie. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me, Lori. It was great to talk to you.
Yeah. Well, have a great rest of your day.
You too. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone, for spending some time with us this morning on Focus Richmond.